About goons chasing him wherever he goes. In yesterday's show, he was very, very worried about the goons. That's why he didn't like being without his phone.
I'm still worried about the goons.
See? As you should be.
Well, now you have a theme song for when you're up by yourself
When
and
I'm
you don't
running.
have a phone. Yeah, I just pictured Poundcake running around. Goons!
Alan, listening to yesterday's show, Poundcake sounds like he thinks people are watching him and out to get him at all times, and it's funny and it's entertaining, but he's clearly going through some mental health issues.
I know this already.
I hate to laugh if he's being honest. Along with all the other mind-boggling things he says, points to a need for help. I wish him the best. That's kind of like, that was kind of like a weird half-handed call for concern.
I mean, it's nice when I get caring emails, but no, I've said this before. I need to go to therapy. I don't have time. Name a time slot where I would be able to slide into.
Saturday mornings.
I don't want to give him my Saturday.
No, you don't want to get well.
You don't want to give them your you'd give them an hour. You wouldn't give them your Saturday. You could go after work here.
There's therapists that take you after like 7
Yeah.
p.m.
There's always
I
someone.
thought there was.
I
Like,
used to
office
see my
hours and
shrink at, like 7:30 at night.
stuff. That's worth looking into.
Yeah. Listen, there isn't anyone who can't be helped with
That's
a little
not true.
therapy. What?
That's not true.
Okay. In my experience, people who are in therapy, it's very, very positive for them.
Do you still go?
Not as often as I used to.
No, he's cured.
No, far from it. But
Oh, okay.
I was going more before we had our
I haven't
daughter.
been in therapy since before I came out. Like young, I had to be like maybe 11 or 12 because my mom said I had like anger issues.
Did you get medicated?
And I was I think I
Bipolar?
not bipolar, but I think I was really angry growing up, and so she wanted to give me an anger management. So
I
I
see.
don't think I was bipolar,
Okay.
but I'm sure I probably had medicine, but I don't think I took it on a regular basis.
But was that person able to help you manage your anger?
Oh no, I went like twice, and then I just never went back. I was a kid.
So really not right, but I mean, if your mom wanted you to go,
Maybe she was too expensive. I was a kid, so I didn't pay attention that often. I just know I went like twice and spilled my heart out to this woman, and then I took like a little quiz, and after I filled out the quiz, I never went back.
well, it's also tough to find a good one. I shouldn't say tough to find a good one. You have to find one that meshes
That works with
you.
yeah.
Yeah. And I've had a number, I've lived in a lot of places over the years, and so I end up with a new one, wherever I move. And so I've had a lot of different ones over the years. And it takes you got to take a couple of swings and misses before you find somebody that you gel with.
And that's one of the most
One
frustrating
size does
parts,
not
and
fit
that's-
all.
That's why some people, they'll go, like, I tried a therapist, and they sucked. They didn't tell me anything. And you got to do the work, even just finding the right therapist.
Which is not easy to do.
No, it's
It
not.
is time consuming, and it's
Chad Daniels tells a story about how he went to see a therapist, and the therapist is like, you think you're smarter than everybody, don't you? And he's like, I don't think I am. I just think I'm very smart.
Yeah.
And then the therapist is like, oh, okay, well, and then like he went back and he took a Mensa test.
Yeah.
Like the therapist gave him a Mensa test, and Chad passed it.
got into Mensa.
And got into Mensa.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, first of all, you're fired. Second of all, I'm
Right.
in Mensa now, so I am smarter than you.
I'm smarter than
And
you.
You're if you were so smart, you would have known that this was going to backfire.
Yeah.
Pretty hilarious.
There's a great playlist that's making the rounds. The worst songs to have sex to. Since we were on the giant batch topic
Oh, yeah?
before the break.
It's a lovely topic.
And a lot of people are texting me that I'm wrong
I
in
know
that
you're
argument,
wrong.
that I say that men or women don't care if you're fire hosing them. But see, that's in your mind, though. My point is that there's a maximum amount that you're ever going to produce. And so,
But
And
it's
I'm
the
trying
sa-
to read that.
it's
read
the
that
same-
maximum.
and even that's not that much,
But you're
is what I'm
wrong,
saying.
Alan, because even with women, like women have a maximum soak potential. Like there's only. I'm
What?
serious.
Wait, what?
Maximum soak potential is what he said.
Yes, after a certain point, it's only going to get as damp as it's going to be.
And how do you know that?
Because your body only puts out so much, right,
So,
Alan?
well, that's okay, but you're talking about female and male.
But I'm saying, do you not find it hot when that happens? Like, is it?
I
not-
don't care.
Okay, but then that's you. I think
Depends
you're
where
odd
we
then.
are.
I think that's you then.
But also, here's what I don't get. Why would you be impressed by something that, if you're doing things properly, is going to happen naturally?
Because
you talk about maximum
it's an ego thing, especially with the way people consume pornography.
All right.
Where if there's more,
absolutely,
you're doing a better job. So that's the perception that comes to mind to a lot of people. Where if
it's the one thing that can't lie.
If you're more damp or there's more explosion, then it means you're better.
Exactly, it's
doing
true.
it.
So if you're saying if you're sexually immature, it's a big deal to you. Because no one who was sexually mature would go, wow, I'm doing a great job.
Well, I'm sexually scientific, and I get out my dew point measure, and I make sure that I know exactly what the level of precipitation is.
So you check them for relative humidity, is what you're saying. Oh, I understand. Well, at least that's,
It's just the one thing that you can't be lied to about. Girls can fake it all the time, but if you see the receipts, I see that, it's the Atlantic Ocean down there. Okay,
so does that mean if there's less, then you're like, well, I guess they didn't really like it.
Here's what I'm saying, and everyone knows that, if a
try to explain it.
Well, I'm trying to explain it in a delicate way, right?
It's kind of fun.
If a guy pops a rod, that is no accomplishment on someone else's part. There's nothing impressive about that because we can get that in our sleep. When our jeans are too tight, I mean, it doesn't take much.
I'm not talking about popping the rod, though.
Well, okay, but I'm just saying, if you're taking credit for something that is a natural reaction to stimulation, I guess that's what I don't understand. To go, wow, I'm doing a great job because she's all ready to go. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, but it's
not like if she was like, nah, I'm a desert down there, nothing's happening.
It would be one thing, if you ask someone, hey, are you attracted to me? And they were like, yeah, okay, that could be a lie. But then when you go down and see, and then, you explore further.
Why would they lie about being attracted to you?
Just go with me. It's just
I always go with you. It never goes anywhere.
But I'm saying you could lie and say, hey, I'm attracted to you. If you're in a relationship that you're not really...
The chemistry doesn't lie.
The chemistry is not in line, and you could see that during sex. The guy probably thinks he's killing the game because he's like, oh, wow, this chick is into me because she says she's into me.
Listen, I had a couple of trysts years ago, all right, with someone who was exhibiting all of the normal signs you would think, right? If I thought like you, I would have come to the conclusion that I was doing great, okay? I'm pretty sure that she was gay. I don't know that she knew it at the time, but there certainly was no indication to me, based on the criteria you guys are talking about, that she didn't like dudes. So I'm just saying that to be impressed by something that could be otherwise misleading, I guess I don't understand that.
Counterpoint,
you could have been killing the
had
game.
Long hair back then. Kind of looked more feminine.
Trust me, it wasn't just the hair that looked feminine. That's what she was into. I was knocking it out of the park.
You look like her butch friend. That's all.
Hey, I appreciate you calling me Butch, Poundcake. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, butch lesbian, but yeah.
No, I never. But this playlist for the worst songs to have sex to are fantastic. You don't want to have sex to Sarah McLachlan, Angel, right? Is this the one where they show you the dogs that are going to get put down?
Okay. Angel, yeah.
Right? You don't want to have sex to this.
Butterfly in the sky.
That's the Reading Rainbow theme song.
I certainly want to have sex to this song.
Then you should grab this playlist and see what works.
Where's it at?
This is a gay, staple. Are you kidding me?
The Reading Rainbow theme song?
Yes.
How do you feel about this? I know a lot of people
Why
have
do they
this.
play this at weddings if you're not supposed to have sex to this song?
That's what I'm saying. I don't agree with everything on this list. Lee Greenwood, God bless the USA. There's probably a lot of people who pop a rod at this.
I like to be a patriot, and I like to have sex. Why not
there
put
you go.
them together?
Here comes the Patriot missile, baby.
That's
Air
right,
Force One.
Yep. Air Force One, yeah?
This
could
certainly
work.
Have sex to this.
I feel like that could work.
I feel like that one could work. If that came on during a regular sex playlist, I wouldn't stop.
You wouldn't
skip
stop?
it. I
Go
would
with the beat.
I'd probably you just kind of.
What about the Law and Order theme song?
To it.
Would the Law and Order theme song do anything for you?
I think my bitch is cheating.
I would get way too nervous. I'm like, all right, are we about to be in SVU? I can't do this. That one's the no-go for me.
How about you got a friend in me?
No,
that's the meme all weekend with Disney Plus. Is I'm watching Disney Plus, and before you know it, I got a friend in me.
Yep.
There you go.
Got a friend in me.
Yeah, I'm the friend that's in you.
I feel like any Randy
and-
Newman
yeah.
is a no-go.
Short people. I love L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love ass play. You could create your own.
Very soulful, dear Blinsa.
Pretty fly for a rabbi. I'll tell you what, if you find someone, you want to talk about a lid for every pot, you find someone who gets turned on by Weird Al, you wife her up or him up ASAP. How about she'll be coming around the mountain from... I mean, it's got
somewhat
coming in it.
Yeah, it's somewhat suggestive.
All right.
At least someone's coming.
How about the Kids Bop version of Thrift Shop?
What?
Nah, not this one.
No?
I can't do this one.
Yeah, I could not do any Kids Bop.
Kids Bop.
No Kids Bop.
I feel like the Kids Bop version of a Macklemore song is redundant. But there it is.
Oh my gosh, so annoying.
You don't like that?
This is good for like people who don't want to get pregnant. So
All right.
Totally. Like, yeah, you're definitely pulling out, bro.
Yeah, talk about the Sahara Desert. That's, like, nope, no one's getting turned on.
What about Poppin' Seams, Bill?
Poppin'
The Alan
Seams. Now
Cox Show
that's a very
version.
sexual song.
You think that's sexy?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna pop some seams. Got a cheeseburger in my pocket.
Yeah, it's got pop in it.
Yeah.
I'm popping.
You can't front on this. That is f***ing awesome.
Scoot up to the club, like what up? I got a Big Mac. Cinch up my sweatpants so they don't see my ass crack. Dip in some fries in a Wendy's and Frosty. The people like
Damn, that's a fat ass honky. I'm gonna
What about
pop
Dry
some
Love?
seams. Keep
Dry
We
Love.
still have Dry Love?
I still have Dry Love.
Yeah, Dry Love's that's a very sexual song. And Club Alan in this one is a producer of a very large explosion.
That's true.
Wanna get it on till the break of dawn as long as we keep our pants on. Don't wanna turn you into a teen mom. But we can bump and grind with our jeans on. Let's keep it clean, keep it PG-13. Wow, your zipper's kinda pinching my beans. Can you feel my lust against your butt? Can you feel my lust against your butt? Dry love is all I need, but it's not dry anymore when it starts to bleed.
I think you're doing it wrong if you're getting rug burns all over your dong. I'm a professional when it comes to dry humping. So if you want to get your dry hump on to the limit, kick a little something, lemon, kick a little something, huh? Get rid of the jeans with the rivets that dig into your belly, give your lady friend divots. Stains show up too easy on the khakis. Pros go with the all black trackies. Roll up in the club with a bottle of bub, too dark for you to see my chub. Rub it up on a girl and then I get to thrusting till my pants look like I spilled a wet Russian. That is an explosion, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been wrong the whole
So
time.
your pants look like you spilled a white Russian.
that ain't creeping. You best get to peeping on my dry hump game, bitch. When everybody's sleeping, that's when Fatty gets to creeping on the friends of my boyfriend Ian till my butt cheeks get to leaking. All my twerking's working by the feel of your gherkin.
goddamn
Gherkin.
song.
See a sleeping hottie, I just gotta dry hump his body. I got a fupa, like King Koopa. Can you feel my fupa?
Against your poopa.
What about the Home Depot music? Could you? What about that?
I could definitely do it to that.
Okay.
Especially if she was wearing the apron. Ooh, that'd be fun.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, the big long worst songs to have sex playlist. Could you keep it up to Taps? Taps that ass? Could you do that?
I can make this work.
Okay. All right. What about Oh
Full
Yeah by
salute.
Yellow? I think he could do this.
Oh, this one's very easy to do it too.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why is that even on here?
Boom, boom.
I think that's pretty good. All right. Well, there's something.
Is that playlist on Spotify?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No, don't.
What about Bill Nye the Science
I
Guy?
can't do this one.
No?
No.
Bill.
Maybe I could.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
All right.
Yeah, the part where they start going, Bill.
Bill. Yeah, you can do that. You'd
I could
enjoy
definitely
that,
do
right?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like Bill came over and started playing the Science Guy theme song. It's very strange.
I'm too sexy for my love.
This one's a little too on the nose.
A little too on the nose. I think you're right. So, you know, there's a lot to figure out there.
What?
Ring.
Banana phone. Yeah. See, this one too. It's very suggestive.
Ring. Banana phone. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that song in a long time, and now it's going to be in my head forever.
Life gets you down, keeps you wearing a frown, and the gravy train has left you behind. And when you're all out of hope, down at the end of your rope, and nobody's there to throw you a line. If you ever get so low that you don't know which way to go, come on and take a walk in my shoes.
You know this song?
I don't know this song.
Never worry about a thing, got the world on a string, 'cause I've got the cure for all of my blues. I take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away.
I don't know why that would be on there.
I agree.
That's a great song.
Very sexual.
Oh, my goodness.
If you want to see the Dry Love video that we filmed years ago, you can go to Bill Squire on Twitter. I tweeted out the link there.
It's a great video.
It is a great video.
It's got everything. It's got pathos. It's got, it pulls at your heartstrings. It makes you hungry. It's got sex.
Yeah.
Everything. All right, I got Cavs tickets for you. Kyrie and the Nets are going to be in town on the 25th. And we'll put you at the Romo Fijo for that game. 35192 if you want to text for anything else.
It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. No matter